Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for December the 16th, 2024. I'm Mom. And this is Taz. And that is Chris. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Taz.
Hi,
Good
Mom.
morning.
Sorry, I'm in the
Hi.
TFO, which I got into thanks to Taz.
Yay, Taz.
Yeah,
Or,
you
And he's
or
not in
had
it,
Taz.
ample
Is that,
oddly
time to
enough.
leave it.
is that a
I
good thing
even
or a bad
told
thing?
him that we don't have the time for this TFO.
I'm in the TFO I really hate doing, and I didn't want to do because
Swallowed the coffee the wrong way.
the host
I'm sorry.
changed.
Oh, that sounds
Whoopsie.
bad.
Yep. I was laughing at the
Nor.
same moment I was swallowing Taz. It's all your fault.
Yeah, Tazzy. Oh, it's everything bad today. It's all your
It,
fault.
it, it's okay. Your nostrils were thirsty too.
Well, it wasn't
I'm sure
that
they
bad. It didn't
were.
go out my face. So, oh, well, that's nice. Oh, guess what? It is today. I thought this was it. What happened 300 and. Don't ask me to do math day. 54 years ago? 300 years ago plus, give or take it a little bit. 300 years ago, roughly today.
Well, what happened last week? Why are you asking me about what happened 300 years ago?
Well, it's Beethoven's birthday, or the anniversary of his birthday. And thanks, Sav. Sav goes, you were born? Yeah. Yeah, Sav, thank you.
Oh my
You, you,
god.
Yeah.
you know
It's
what was
rude,
also
man.
on
Bite me,
December
Sav.
16th?
Pardon?
You know what was also on December 16th?
No, I don't.
And I shouldn't know this because I don't live in America. Boston Tea Party.
What was it? How
Yes.
interesting. I didn't know that. I know it
I
happened, I just
shouldn't
didn't
know
know the
that.
date. No, it's
Tea party as in tossing tea over
into
the
the.
board of
Yeah,
ships.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
right. Well,
Uh,
that was a tea party to remember. I'm sure there are still British who are still salty about it.
Badum Tish. Get tea in the ocean, salty. But the only reason I brought it up is it's Beethoven's birthday. And back when I was in 6th and 7th grade, Mr. Anderson, Robert Anderson or Richard Anderson, I don't remember which one it was. Mr. Anderson, I love you to this day. I'm sure you're long gone, but he would give us the day off from math, even though I loved his math classes, to celebrate Beethoven's birthday. He would bring in cake, and we would listen to Beethoven symphonies instead of having class. Thank you, Mr. Anderson.
Well, that's a bizarre way of actually. I mean, I understand that a teacher might love a musician, but like not doing a class because of it. And
He
just
thought
like
he was the most
suspending.
mathematical of all of the composers, and he would explain during the course of our eating cake and listening to the music the mathematical constructs behind how Beethoven's music worked.
And you were
Okay, I don't
getting
know anything about math, and I don't try. I try to avoid the connection between math and music
He
and you were
was.
because I
getting
really like
cake,
music and
so
I
you
really
were
hate math.
quiet and
So
paying attention.
I'm sorry, Taz, say that again?
And you were getting cake, so you was quiet and paying attention.
Exactly. We got cake too, but I love this guy. He was a great math teacher, and I always loved math with him as the instructor more than I did with any other instructor I ever had. And I always loved math, but this guy was good. You know, when you've got a passion for something and can share it with students, that's the rare teacher, and he was that teacher.
That is cool.
And he fed us cake. You know, what more can you ask for? And it was the Boston Tea Party. But before we go on, Hearts and Minds is running till I think noon tomorrow. So if you are one of those people going for the all Dr. Cybok DOF crew, keep going.
Who is
Got
that?
about Hearts and Minds, the Friday the 13th thing. They're running it through tomorrow, not through today. And tomorrow at 11 o'clock starts the Dilithium Weekend. And here's the fun thing. The Dilithium Weekend is running for 2 full weeks.
that's not a dilithium weekend. That's a dilithium event.
Yeah, that's a
How they
Dilithium
call it a
event. That's going to take us out through the end of this year. It ends on New Year's Eve at 3 o'clock. So this is your opportunity. At the moment, there's a dill boost if you're in Starfleet Strike Group. I think that Lexers has put in there. That's okay, Sav. You've been playing that other game. I've heard about you. Mm-hmm. But anyway, for those of you who want to load up on some dilithium, got 2 weeks to go do it, and this is great for my low-level accounts who really need some dilithium. And Dante posted his way of running dilithium in Discord, I believe. Yeah, it's in our Discord. Well, yes, Sav, you can do whatever you want to. I'm not judging. I request not to be judged just because I happen to like Star Trek Online, but I'm just not in a time or place right now to take anything else on. Got a lot of crazy stuff going on for the next 8 days. Then it's Christmas Eve where I'm going to just sit in front of my fireplace, maybe even start a fire. Depends on how adventurous I am. I'm not going to guarantee that.
Finally, I'm back to my ship. Jesus, I didn't enjoy that one bit.
Well, my other account only had ugh to do, so this account had yuck, but it had Terran ships.
I have some Voth ships in the Dyson Sphere and
Yeah, I had
harvest
that, so I
material
already did that.
twice.
Blech.
So, blah.
The thing with Voth ships in the Dyson Sphere is if you can wait for the end of the Undine battle zone and you just go in and do that, where there's the melee of Voth ships for 5 minutes. But you kind of have to sit and wait for it.
Yeah, I don't want to wait. I'm just going to go to the normal thing.
Well, we can do Jupiter Eratus when you're done with your Dyson ships and get me my Terran ships, and then we'll see what else is up. Musin, I kind of cut you off there. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing okay. Ish.
I'm glad to hear that.
I was doing a bit better, and then one cough later, I'm in more agony than I was before.
Well, let's just put it this way. Did you go see the doctor this weekend like you said you were going to?
And no, I had to take care of a dog that I can't take to the hospital with me.
The dog
like
will be
another
on his
excuse
own
has come
for
up.
a little bit while you go to the doctor.
I can't take the dog with me to the doctor.
So leave the dog at home.
I can't.
Why not?
Because the dog can't be alone.
Why not?
What?
And she'll wreck the place.
Well,
Then get a kennel cage and
yeah, or
you can go
put
to
the dog
doctor.
in the bathroom. Find a way to sequester the dog safely. You have to take care of yourself or nobody's going to be there to take care of the dog because you're going to be so sick. This has been going on over a month. Good morning, Enmukia. Nemukia. Enmukia. Oh, is that cute little Santa hat? By the way, we got a new follow the other day from Smut with Plot. Whoever Smut with Plot is, great name. Thank you.
You want to know another funny
I have
name?
no-
Concrete Chickens. There's an account on Instagram that actually is called that way. It's a content creator of a very particular humor taste. You can check it. It's just a girl in a pigeon costume who just walks around the city and makes people laugh.
It's
Last
pretty good.
post I saw of her, she was, imagine a giant pigeon handing out baguettes to random people on the street. It was the most hilarious thing. It kills me because this is so hilarious. She doesn't talk to them. She just like comes up, bows down, points out at the baguette, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
I get some help to do hearts and mind.
Sure, can you need help with hearts and minds? Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, can you let me run this race? Which apparently I'm the only one running this race, so let me do this, and then I will join you. I can actually
Am I
walk
being
this
invited
race.
by Barataz to something?
Yes, we're going to do hearts and minds.
I'm just making mom leader, so you're part of the party.
I did hearts and minds on each tune that was eligible over the weekend. So I have it down to a fine art. I'm running this solo. If I lose it, which I have done before, running these solo. Because I get cocky, overconfident, slide off the course. I could just walk it.
Hearts and Minds is grand. Why did you think I want to run it?
It takes 2 minutes. You can get yourself a duty officer out of it.
You didn't have to run
I
it.
don't have room for duty officers.
You don't have to accept it. It's only running through tomorrow. Wow, I get first place. Yay!
I've just
Oh.
done my
didn't know I'd never done that on
Dyson
this team.
Sphere Voth ships. So.
Okay, so it's just you and me, Taz. Hang on, let me make sure this tune's eligible for it, though. Oh, apparently I am. I didn't mean to hit that. Give me a second. Give me a sec. I don't know if this tune can do this one yet. Yeah, no, I've still got 2 hours on this one. Let me switch accounts, Taz. So I'm going to leave the team here because I'm not eligible to do this. Let me switch over. Who didn't do this one? That's going to be the question. I'm eligible in about 2 more hours. Let's see if Scooter's done yet. Hi there, big girl. You're so cute. Okay, I got a tune who's eligible. Gotta make sure he's Federation, though. Yep, I'm the wrong. Let me change me.
I actually got myself into another online game, and I don't normally do online gaming, and I'm very surprised that actually got me into it.
Which game did you get into?
Marvel's Rivals. Marvel Rivals, I think that's what it's called. It's the most bizarre thing because it's kind of like Overwatch, so like teams against teams.
That's interesting. Oh, hold on. I've got some ground damage. Let me throw a weapon on this guy.
It has interesting graphics. I really like the comic book style. The characters, and you play as Marvel characters. The funny thing is, I don't know anything about Marvel outside of like who Spider-Man is, who Doctor Strange is, and maybe a few others. But I don't really either touch the comics.
Taz, are you ready to
And
launch?
I've never seen the films.
It's very simple. Learn to play Cloak and Dagger.
Taz, I'm launching. I don't know if we can share this or not, so that'll be...
If you can master that character, you got the best character on the roster under your belt.
Cloak and Dagger, you mean for the Marvel's Rivals?
Yep. It's 2 characters in one.
Yeah, I've seen that they swap over. I don't exactly know what they...
By the way, can I interrupt for a
Swap
second?
between healing and damage healing.
Excuse me. Oh. If you're doing Hearts and Minds, rotate column 2 down, 2 clicks on row 1 to the right, 1 click on column 1 down. It never changes.
I take it you've also gone into that one musing.
Nope, not yet. But I did my research.
Ah.
Mm.
Well, strangely enough, I actually happen to like 2 characters that I knew nothing about that they even existed before this game came, so that's kind of funny.
Best tank in the game is Thor.
Oh,
because
I don't like
he's self-sustaining. His damage heals him. So, yeah. Can kind of be a real frontline tank.
No, I like to be the healer, and for that I'm just using the Jeff leg shark.
Best, most fun character, definitely.
But he's so much fun to play.
Just eat everybody who can fly up, and then jump into the abyss.
Yeah, I've seen that happen. I've done that a few times. He's so cute though. I need the plushie of Jeff now.
Hey, I had,
Jeff the Land Shark is cute.
I was doing one of my other accounts before we started here, and it was ground damage, and ground damage.
Oh god.
Well, I was thinking about it.
So much fun.
It was a ton of ground damage, but I got the weapons ready, and then I went and did the beginning of Partisans, which is all ground fighting. You finish with one ground fight, you get another ground fight. Finish with that ground fight, you get another ground fight. Then you go off and fight off all the beasties, and you can let those go until all your damage is done. Which was an amazingly fast way to get rid of all of that stuff.
What's the reward?
For this?
What's the incentive to do this multiple times?
Well, one, you get a duty officer, a blue duty officer, you get a weapon, but mostly you get a blue duty officer.
So it's only worth doing one time?
You can stack them. You can have all of them. You can have an all... Cybok crew if you want to. Then you wouldn't want to because he's a ground duty officer. It's just a... What the heck? Why not have some fun?
Clones?
There. So this is now on cooldown forever. Let's see. Let me see. The cooldown from now, because it runs through tomorrow, is... well, it says it's a day, 15 hours, 58 minutes. I know that's not true, because it won't be back till the next December the 13th, which is...
Or psionic traits, really?
Yeah, with the LRP.
Not worth it.
The next one is
No.
June 13th, so we won't see this one for a while.
That's Friday the 13th when they launched this.
Yes, there's always Friday the 13th or at Halloween.
Halloween.
Those are the
Yeah.
two. That's it. I'm going to switch off this tune because all this tune's got left is ground damage. Let me go back to the other one that needs something else.
I have just made the weirdest space kit bash that I didn't think it works, but it looks really cool.
Yay.
I combined the Horatio template for the ambassador from the legendary ambassador with Narendra neck and the ambassador saucer, and you wouldn't think that those things could work together, but they actually do.
Does it look pretty?
It does look pretty.
Does it make
actually
awesome
looks
pew
like
pew?
it fits. It's a very weird kit bash. I actually never tried it. I do like both versions of these ships, but I like themselves, but it actually works.
I'm going to do Jupiter Eratus if anybody would like to join me. I'm sending out some invitations here
Oh, yes, please. I like it.
because I need to get some Terran ships.
Oh, my cooldown went off. I can transwarp out of Dyson Sphere, finally.
You transwarp, and then I'm going to hit the magic button. I has hit the magic button. Let's see what happens.
You hit the magic button?
Yes, the magic one.
Where are you flying? Is that the event ship?
Me?
The Alliance ship?
Yeah. Alliance Rex.
They're kind of like Defiant had a baby with the bug ship from Jem'Hadar, basically.
Exactly.
That's a weird baby. I need to get into
I-
lower decks. I've heard they've done something with 2 characters from DS9 that...
Oh my god, it's amazing. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of spoiled it to me because I already saw a screenshot of it.
We
but
saw
it's
it,
like, oh my god, that's cute.
Yeah, we saw it over the weekend.
And they brought in the actors, right? It's
Yep.
it's both
Oh, yeah.
Alexander Siddig and Andrew Robinson, right?
Yep, yippity yip. Both there.
Hell yes.
Indeed.
Oh god.
So it... Let's see, who's in this one? Jolene Blaylock is in.
Oh yeah. Oh
Alexander
yeah.
Siddig. Andrew
So
Robinson. Who else is in this one? There's somebody else in it. Oh, Garrett Wong is in it. Again.
No,
With the best
Is
line
it-
of the year.
Jolene
God.
Blaylock, that's the Paul, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
And Jolene still does that. I know I'm just a Vulcan, but I'm also sounding very sensual.
She's
still with
very Vulcan in this one.
that? Okay.
Yeah, she's more Vulcan here.
Oh, more Vulcan than she was. Okay, interesting.
Yes. Oh, well, how she comes across.
Lover,
What?
you first do a big bowl of your blankies, and then you just come whining that you can't lie down because it's a bowl of blankies.
What? Oh,
Offer,
you're talking to
please.
your dog.
Yeah, I'm talking to my dog. He makes his bowl of his blankets in his little mattress bed, and then he goes away, returns, and he's like, I can't lie down. It's a bowl of blankets. It's uncomfortable to lie on. And I'm like, you made it yourself. Dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a test. What do you think of my kit bash?
Yeah, I'm
This
looking at
is weird. I'm going to re-queue us for this because it's not doing anything.
Yeah,
It's
it's
really
it's-
weird.
it. It's really nice. Especially the booby-like nasals.
A what?
The booby-like nasals.
Boobs aren't probably the first thing I would have compared
It
them
wasn't what
to,
I
but-
expected to hear.
No, I'm definitely always the direction I was going, but this is the Horatio template, so it's all like very.
Two bumps. Two boobies.
Generally, yes. Well, this is not doing Terran ships for me. What else can we do for Terran ships?
Unfortunately, either Leviathan. I mean, unfortunately, because it goes so long and
Yeah,
takes
it's so
forever.
long. And again, if this isn't king, that's probably
Counterpoint,
not
I think
king.
Counterpoint goes the fastest out of all of those.
We can do...
I know you love it.
What was that, Taz?
Badlands?
Yeah, well, if I get desperate, I'll do Badlands, but that's boring.
What?
Counterpoint, Jupiter, Eratus, Leviathan. Yeah, those are the only three.
Yeah.
I'll give this another moment. And then if it doesn't happen, well, I'll go find something else.
How many do you need?
I need 30. That's why I wanted to do a big one.
Can't even do the one with the patrols.
No. Well. Are any of the patrols for Terrans?
Yeah, but they
Which
could
one?
give you like maybe 15 ships.
Ugh. Which one does Terrans?
Oh. If you go to patrols and the mirror universe, no.
Oh.
Yeah, the mirror
Yeah,
universe
okay.
actually.
Bringers
Mirror
of 4,
universe.
Jupiter. That
There's
doesn't
a Khonshu
Yeah.
bit.
But you're right, that's only going to give us like 30. But we could still do it.
Yeah, but it will not give you 30, but you can still do it if you want.
Yeah, I can wait. But I can't switch to a different tune. So let me break up the team here. And go see what we've got on.
Ow! Team feels broken now.
Let's go see what we've got on another one. Let's see, we didn't have anything there, so let's see what we have on Karl Pla. Wow, I can't spell today.
So, I really have a question, and I think we can answer it now.
Yes.
How many Harry Kims does it take to screw in a light bulb?
All of them?
All the
I don't know,
Harry
I guess it
Kims.
depends what rank they're holding.
Let's. Oh god, guess what this one's got? Terran ships in the battle zone.
Oh my god.
And Voth ships.
So you curse.
An AP damage
You
in
have
space.
Terrans.
Do I even have AP on this tune? That's a good question.
So I guess there's about like almost 20 Star Trek characters in the episode
Is it that many?
from other shows.
Are we counting all the Harry Kims?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then we're close to 20. It is a fine episode.
Oh.
Well, I really don't have anything that I need to do then, because the only thing I've got is AP damage in space on this account. I'll do the Terrans
can be
in the
done
battle zone
anywhere,
later.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. So let me send out some party invitations and let's go do some pew-pew.
Go ahead here.
And we can do any pew-pew you guys want to do then. Speaking of space pew-pew, let's take a look, because we should have a new Universal coming up in a few hours. What did we just finish off? Oh my goodness, I haven't updated this, have I? November 1, 2, 3, November 4th. All right, what are we on here? We are on December the 16th. Oh, it's Defend Rio Station. This week is Defend Rio Station. Wednesday is repair 50,000 hull of teammates. And Friday is deliver prisoners or tribbles. If you need tribbles, we have so many tribbles. Oh, the nice thing is for Christmas, we've got basically the 25th through the 27th off. There's start a duty officer recruitment assignment on the 25th and nothing for the weekend of the 27th, so you can just focus on doing that lithium harvesting. Anyone have a preference for what we do? Musin, are you in game?
No.
Okay.
I did my daily and was kind of done.
Chris, Taz, pick one.
So, well, do whatever.
Chris?
I don't know. Yeah, we do it all the time at guillotine.
Yeah, guillotine's fine. We actually haven't done it for over a week.
Have we?
Yeah, we didn't do it last week. Give me
I'm
one
actually
second.
quickly doing all my dailies.
Oh shoot, it's raining. That is not good.
And it's raining here as well. It's the most disgusting type of rain because it's extremely windy,
Wee woo.
so it blows in all possible directions. Yes, a weewoo has
Yes,
been detected.
the doggies. Fly the Millennium Falcon? Yeah, there's that. Yeah, no, the doggos don't like it when it rains. I spent like an hour and a half yesterday scraping the quite mushed up leaves from my gutter in the front of the building. What do you call that? Curb. From the front of the street, out of it. So it would start draining off some of the water that's been sitting on it from yesterday's rain so I could bag it all up. And that stuff is heavy. So I got my workout to the extent that my shoulders are killing me today. And I was thinking, good, now I've got 2 days to let it all dry out and then I can bag it before garbage day. Nope, we're going to have rain. Thank you.
It's not the worst.
We haven't had rain all summer long, and then last 2 weeks we've had rain and snow.
This was the first time I had any large amount of rain in 2 months, so it's been dry.
I'm seriously thinking of taking some of my old plastic bins that I was going to toss, drill some holes in the bottom, throw the leaves in it so they can just drain, like put a lid on it and let them drain someplace for a day, just to make it easier to carry. Wow, it is pouring.
What do I think of my ship? You zoom in. I'm just sitting right next to you. Who's got damage? Why do you have damage on you? Excuse
Oh,
me.
shoot, I forgot to heal me. Oh, well, don't worry about it. Well, I had damage on me. Well, thank you very much there.
Yeah, I couldn't stand it.
I had no heals on this ship the other day, and then I couldn't remember which ship I had damaged. So,
Well, now you do.
oh my god, that rain is coming down hard. The dogs are going to be so ticked.
What do you think of my ship?
I love your ship. It's very beautiful. I like your nacelles. They're elegant.
I think they're elegant, but Tazzy thinks they're booby.
They don't look like boobies, Taz. Boobs do not look like that.
Yeah, I've never seen pointy boobies like this ever.
You're looking at it from the wrong angle.
Speaking
What?
of dated pointy boobs, we went to see White Christmas yesterday at the theater.
The nacelles are nacelles, but his nacelles has boobies.
They do not. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful, elegant,
If you look
sleek.
at them from the side, go really close to him, his nacelles has bumps.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going with that. That's more nipples than boobies.
Oh, great, encourage it.
Sav says banana boobs.
Sexualizing a starship. I mean, yeah.
Oh, come
we
on,
do
that's a
say
whole thing.
ship
You
porn
know
and-
that.
I know we say ship porn and stuff, but like,
No, there's a whole thing.
not in that way.
There's a whole thing about that stuff.
Then again, Garrick sexualized Bashir, and we
It's
ourselves
so
30 years
adorable.
later. What?
Lower Decks is adorable.
No, I'm not saying that in any bad way.
Oh, I know you
it's
aren't.
great. Just-
As somebody
it was-
put it, this episode has launched a new ship, or has made a ship canon. A new ship canon. And it took me a while. Oh, that kind of ship. Duh. I'm going to go for 3.
Then I'll go for a 4.
I was being very obtuse. Hopefully, after the holidays, I can get back to doing serious writing again. Back to my old habit of shipping on the weekends. This should be my last full week at the office again. So I'm off next Monday to help Id. Then we're off Tuesday and Wednesday because it's a holiday. So we only have to work Thursday and Friday next week, and then we're going to put in a few hours each day. Yay!
Another 3. Why did you not go in 3?
I have work three.
He's right next to me.
I was going.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
just 2 is
unprotected.
waiting.
There's no one there.
I'm here. What do you mean there's no one here?
I don't see you.
Which one are you at? 4?
Or
I can see you.
stranger ship. Oh, there you are. You know what's weird? I can't even highlight your ship. It's not showing as a ship that is on the map.
That's weird.
Now I normally have a ship, like all of the teammates are outlined.
They should be,
I
yeah.
see the names, I don't see that for you.
I can see yours.
Strange.
Especially
but-
since we're teamed, we should see each other.
I mean, I did see you, and then suddenly I didn't. I don't know why. Undocumented feature, I guess.
Speaking of fun features, yesterday I had kill 30s and Kathy's ship in the zone. So I took a tune up there, knocked them all, and did something else there, and just did something else. I went to a different tune to finish that up. It didn't let me keep my 30 kills. Yeah, I had to go back and do a different 30 kills.
That's rude.
Yeah, it is.
Weird.
So I went to send a bug report in on it, and the bug report feature wasn't working.
What?
Yeah.
Did they not assign anyone to actually mandate it or manage?
No,
ticket
there's a
reports?
problem in the bug report thing where you're supposed to hit the submit button. It's blanked out or grayed out. You can't hit submit.
Hey,
It's fun.
that a bug feature? Are we not supposed to?
Yeah.
People
Is
post
that
about bugs anymore?
actually a bug or just a transitional feature while they move all the jobs
suppose
Yeah,
up?
that's
maybe it's going to be a
possible.
new policy. You no longer have the ability to report bugs. If we find them, we find them and we fix them. If we don't, we don't. And you're done.
I've worked for companies that have that policy. Not a bug
Not
if we
for
don't
very
know
long.
about it.
Are those companies still with us?
No, as a matter of fact, they aren't. In
Right.
retrospect, I had nothing to do with that.
I'm not saying you did, but you know. There might have been companies with that kind of policy, but they didn't last long.
Actually, the one company had been around for like 30 years, and it's kind of like Kodak did with this, digital photography. No one's going to do that, even though they were one of the first companies to have digital cameras. Like, nah. People want to keep film.
Yeah, they want to keep the film so much that you don't even have a photo camera at home these days because you can snap a picture on your phone.
Admittedly, there are some attributes to regular photography that digital
Absolutely.
can't recreate, but now it's going to be a art form.
It's going
And
to be
you're better off
niche.
than your own developing and etc. etc. Sav says that's a feature, not a bug. Sav, if I have to do 30s and Kathy ships in the battle zone twice because it didn't let me do it, didn't let me keep it, that is a bug. Especially when I found out I had 30s and Kathy in the zone on a different tune. I was amused.
Yeah, it doesn't sound amusing one bit.
The thing is, I could have teamed up those two and done it together, because I can run 2 tunes at once. I found out I can run 3 tunes at once, but I only have 2 monitors. Next computer. Aiming for 4. Especially if I get that chair.
God.
You saw the chair I want, right?
Yeah, the scorpion chair, I know.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to get the scorpion chair, because somehow
What?
I just think things like the little feet are going to break way too easily.
No, they usually make this such a
They have-
full integrated entertainment furniture
Yeah,
stuff to last.
well, that's the thing. I'm afraid it wouldn't last.
Depends on the company.
And for
Depends on the
$3,000
company.
it better last. Good
for
morning,
3,000
47 Alpha
bucks.
Tango. Hey, Gates. Exactly, that's the song. Oh, I like that. 47 Alpha Tango has a version of Carol of the Moopsies, which is adorable.
Silent Moopsy.
Oh, I haven't thought of Silent Moopsy. Okay. I was trying to stick with movie titles, but there's just every single movie title is some variation of Merry Christmas, and there's only so many variations of Moopsy Christmas I can do.
I don't know, there's holiday. You can make it a Moopsy Day.
Oh, Sav says the bug reporting feature is... The bug reporting being broken is the feature. Yes, that is true. That was last week, 47 Alpha Tango. I think it was last week.
Mom.
You
Yes.
mean that's in the game, right? You
Yes.
can't report a bug in the game.
Right.
Moopsy on 34th Street.
Did I do that one already? I might have done that one already. Give me a second here. Let's see. Visit my channel. There's my videos. Okay, so for this year, we've had the Moopsy Express, Moopsy on 34th Street, A Moopsy Brown Christmas, How the Moopsy Stole Christmas, Bad Moopsy, Have Yourself a Very Merry Moopsy, and All I Want for Christmas is Moopsy.
Okay. The Moopsy Cracker.
The Moopsy Cracker. Oh, that's good. And 47 Alpha
The
Tango says...
Moopsy Express.
No, well, I did. That's what I just did. Moopsy Express. Hang on, I'm going to write these down here. So we have Moopsy Cracker.
Should we go with Jingle All the Moopsy or Moopsy All the Way?
Moopsy all the way.
The Night Before Moopsy. Let's see here. Oh. Bad Moopsy?
I did bad Moopsy already. Yeah, Saab, Moopsy Hard is going to be my Christmas Eve or my Christmas Day show. I mean, it is
Moopsy Saves Christmas. Too many Christmas.
Let's see, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24. I need one more. Moopsy Carol, thank you. Okay, we've got enough to get us through Christmas. Moopsy Trek Generations. Oh, dang.
Die
Dang.
Moopsy.
We have Die Moopsy.
It's easy to forget that Die Hard is a Christmas story.
I never forget it's a Christmas movie. My Christmas movies are indeed Star Trek Generations and Die Hard. But I also like Patrick Stewart's A Christmas Carol, other than it was a TV show, so it doesn't really work as well. Sav says I marathon Die Hard every year. Of course. 'Tis excellence. Harry Potter, I can see it, but I'm not a... I mean, it's a short scene in there versus like Die Hard, which the whole thing just feels Christmassy.
I heard feeling Christmassy is definitely a take. I will never understand why it's considered a Christmas movie.
Why Die Hard is Christmas?
I mean, I understand that it's happening during Christmas. It doesn't make it a Christmas movie because it's not about Christmas. But that's just me.
Wasn't it also released at Christmas?
It was released at Christmas. But
Yeah,
the
okay.
reason...
Let's release a Nosferatu film during Christmas.
They
Is
are.
that going to be a Christmas film?
If it's Christmas in the film as well, yeah.
But there's also these
That's a
plotline
weird
of
criteria.
the person doing some character evolution, which is also a very Christmas thing. So he comes in a little bit sour and a little grumpy about Christmas, blah, 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 blah. And in the end, you know, it's a good outcome. He reaffirms his values of life. Or redecides what, or yeah, reevaluates everything and comes to a decision that's more in keeping with the Christmas values.
Ooh. Deck the Moopsy.
Deck the Moopsy.
Moopsy Frost?
Well, That's one version I could sign up for.
Okay, so here are the key points supporting Die Hard as a Christmas movie. I think the first three are obvious. It happens at Christmas Eve at a corporate Christmas party. Soundtrack prominently features Christmas carols. Character names: John McClane's wife is Holly, a very Christmas associated one. But here's one for me. Theme of family reconciliation. The movie explores John McClane's attempt to reconcile with his wife Holly during the crisis.
Got it. National Lampoon's Moopsy Vacation.
Moopsy Vacation.
Oh.
Somebody else says there's presents involved. Santa Claus sort of makes an appearance. It snows at the end. I thought it snowed at the end because all the paper got shredded and was blowing around. And because the stats don't lie, according to a press release last year from Dish Network, 1.3 million Americans watched Die Hard on Christmas Eve. That beat out family holiday traditionals like Home Alone, Miracle on 34th Street, and The Santa Claus. I happen to like The Santa Claus, I think.
Bill Murray's Scrooged?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not
That doesn't.
in that list?
No. Not for Christmas Eve. I mean, it's a great movie and lots of people watch it. Moopsies roasting on an open fire. Ooh. Ew.
Moopsy's making a roast on an open fire. That would make sense. Moopsy Butter and the Bone Broth is my go-to movie. I mean, it's fitting, isn't it?
A very Moopsy and Boimler Christmas.
Well, I have more than enough Christmas things now. And I think going into the new year, I'm going to switch from being movie titles to switching over to music, because there's so many movies that are simply one word, and you don't know if when I do Moopsy, am I talking about Hatari? Am I talking about any other movie that's got one word titles? Moopseed. Yeah, Moopseed. See? That's what I mean. One word titles are tough.
The Gift of Moopsy.
The Gift of
Christmas
Moopsy.
Story.
The greatest Moopsy ever told. Shall we do some more pew pew? You want to go back and see if we can get the Terrans to load up?
Yeah, we can try that.
Okay, let me kick everybody and I'll go back to those guys.
Okay, apparently Lethal Weapon's a Christmas movie.
No, Lethal Weapon is not a Christmas movie. I am sorry.
Doesn't actually fit the criteria?
No. How would that meet the criteria?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen this movie, but I'm
I've
just
never
asking.
heard anyone say that before, so. There
I
is
mean,
a,
until recently, I never heard anyone say Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but then again,
well, it's probably because it's a super American thing. Because, you know, we're weird.
yeah, you really are.
Yeah, we really are. My cousin occasionally
I don't
invites
know.
me over to Sweden for Christmas, which I may do one day when I don't have doggers. But Christmas over there is so different. Because,
I posted a Christmas show to the stream chat channel.
okay.
You will never be okay again after you watch this.
But you're posting damaging stuff over there. Noted.
Well, it depends on when you watch it.
It's whether when after or before I've turned insane.
Well, just take a look at the picture. It says it all.
I'm already too scared to look, so...
Oh, it's not a bad picture, but it does make me want to go watch it. There is a British version of Hogfather. For anybody who's read Hogfather, which I think I'm probably the only one then who's read it.
No, I've never heard of
I
it. so-
love that.
Only one thing comes to mind.
Hmm.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That's a great movie.
I know.
Sav says, by the way, Epic Launcher has Mines of Moria for free right now.
Oh. So, Spencer said that some people might be able to link their accounts to the Epic Launcher still.
Oh, no, well, I tried, but I can't. But go for it if you can. I've got us queued up for Jupiter Ratus again.
In,
By the way,
in
I
his
have.
latest,
Oh, actually, Pops.
Good
in one of
morning,
his
Leaf.
latest
Oh,
videos,
ooh.
he has
Oh,
linked a
Spooky
method how
doesn't
to
even
Wee
link
woo,
wake
Mom.
accounts.
Pardon?
Wee woo.
Wee woo. Okay, I know we tend to chat over each other a lot, but I was in a kind of important meeting on Thursday with one of our vendors with a big issue we're having, and everybody is talking at once, and I'm finally like, hey, hey, one person at a time.
up. Nice.
I felt like such an adult.
Well, somebody's got to be.
Calm down, children.
Really. But the best thing about this, after going through over an hour and a half of trying to figure out what's wrong with the software, the manufacturer's like, well, we don't know what's going on with it. Son of a gun! We pay a fortune for your software and you don't know what's wrong with it? I said, well, can we do a restart from last clean save, which would be Friday. It's not going to give me that much. No, because we'll have to resave everything for all of it, not just that one piece, but for everything else. And that
Oh,
would just
no.
crash everything. Because I'll guarantee that we don't have a clean save.
So can't they back up the files and clean install?
Nope. It would take days. We can't be down for days. There's no guarantee that it'll go right, because...
Well, if it's the only thing you can do.
Well, I've found a workaround, but I don't know how long it'll work.
It's like, generally speaking, some software will require reinstall if something got corrupted.
Yeah, I'm aware of
And
that,
there's
and that's...
nothing you can do about it unless you reinstall, and it doesn't matter that it takes days, it's the only thing that might actually work.
I get that. It's just... If we're going to plan for that, I want to plan for it. I want to make sure everybody's got a good save someplace. So at least the stuff that's really critical... The stuff I'm using it for isn't critical if there's another way to load it. And it's possible we can do a general
Get that?
ledger entry to make it work. Once a week I could live with doing a GL. Ah, Edge finally fixed their stuff and Twitch channel points are working properly again. Congratulations. I'll go to that rift. I'm
Really?
going
Using
there.
Edge?
Hush. Oh, this guy is so annoying. Can we shoot him instead?
Yeah, I wish we could, but he's on the station which we're protecting.
Can we go shoot the station then? Isn't there
We
that scene
can't,
where
it's
we
not a
get to be the
target.
enemies and shoot up the station? Too fast. So
I
I'm
don't know
reserving
why,
my
but-
drinking something for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I'm not sure which, but I don't have to drive.
I don't know why, but I just love the aesthetic and the feel of the TOS beams.
Oh God. Why? Why me?
Why you what?
I got a song stuck in my head.
Well, I don't know how that goes.
Do we want to ask?
It's Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
There
but,
are worse
but
songs.
instead of Christmas, it's Moopsy.
All I want for Moopsy is you?
No, all
All I want for
no, all
Moopsy.
I sorry, not for Christmas. All I want for Christmas is Moopsy. And then I can literally hear it in her voice. You know,
My sincerest
it's
condolences.
Oh, Sav
Moopsy.
has redeemed Mysterious Dark Liquid. As soon as we're done here, Sav, I will go down and get some fresh dark liquid. Today's dark liquid is Cuffum from Gun Barrel Coffee in Batavia, Illinois. I had to fast for a blood test on Saturday. That I will never fast again. Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Use them down.
Ugh. I'm sitting in the
Use
office
it.
waiting for them to do the blood draw, and they're just dilly-dallying, and I'm like, just stick the needle in my arm before I throw up on the floor.
Stop coming. I'm using.
Yeah, so Alpha Tango, the upshot is this product was never meant to do what they're asking it to do. They just kind of crowbarred it into position. It doesn't work for what they're trying to make it do.
What doesn't work?
My software. It was never has worked completely.
That means there were design flaws in the
Yep.
very beginning.
Well, okay, so it's designed as an inventory, a CRM. and an inventory. What is that? MRP? ERP? It's an ERP. And they threw on a couple other modules because, hey, people want this. Yeah, but we want it to work. There's a difference.
Yeah, sometimes they do conform to people's requests, but without thinking how that might be detrimental for the software.
Now, to give you an idea of how successful it is, there's 47 companies in the world who use it for this second function. Its primary function is amazing.
I used to work in a bank, a worldwide bank, and there you like on the cash collection thing, their department, and you can't believe the date of the manufacturing of the software they're using. 1968. They're still using software emulated in Windows that is written in 1968. It goes full screen. You have no mouse. You use F1, F2, F3, F4 buttons to toggle stuff. Like you use tab. You can't write the notes because it doesn't have enough memory to memorize all the notes, so you have to like write in shorts. So every contact that you try to log in there needs to be as brief as possible, but still make sense to another person dealing with the account. And that was the worst thing I've ever worked on. And I've worked on several different types of software in my life, and this was just the worst.
I used to do bookkeeping for a company that was acquiring smaller companies and slowly bringing them in. But to make life easy, they didn't change their software to be one uniform one until they'd finished this acquisition process. Meaning somebody, translation me, had to know 7 different kinds of bookkeeping software. And one of them was so old that was basically, it emulated looking like it was on a CRT and you had to alt-tab through all the fields.
Yeah, that's how it looked for me.
Yeah. This was last year. 2 years ago, excuse me. It wasn't difficult to figure out until
government still works with computers that old for like nuclear launches and whatnot.
I mean, sure, there's like even NASA still using some of the stuff that still has more buttons than screens and touch screens because it's just more practical.
Yep.
Because you can just remove a button and replace it with another one, but if you lose a screen, you lose an input method. So. As much as we like to see all those touch screens and all this stuff in science fiction, you know, it's not very practical in a space application. Because if it breaks, you have only this much storage because like everything makes punch card computers in college. Jesus Christ! Wow.
Alpha Tango says, oh boy, wasn't an Oracle somehow tangentially related to this ERP solution? Was there? No, there wasn't. No. This was somebody who really thought they knew what they were doing and sold this to people before they kind of figured out that, hey, bookkeeping's a little bit harder than that. So if we actually want information that we can retrieve, everything has to be duplicated on a spreadsheet. To which I'm thinking, why not just use the spreadsheet?
Yeah.
And you can't even download it to a spreadsheet because maybe in a typical bookkeeping spreadsheet you've got however many lines, but max 40 columns maybe? Max? This thing would store the general ledger accounts, which should take 3 columns. Absolute max. It takes over 40 columns because somebody screwed up the way they set it up. So it's got a whole bunch of extra tabs in there and fills up more cells and can't be downloaded, can't be referenced, can't be anything. I keep wondering. Yes. It's been a problem since day one.
That is some mighty impressive hardware you're working on.
Hardware's great, software sucks. My hardware's good. Well, mine isn't, but that's a whole different story, but mine's old. And when I leave, they will retire my computer. After I move everything over. And I say that because when I got into work yesterday...
Why don't you ask to get it?
Because they hired a new person that got her the new computer. And when I leave, there's no reason for... I mean, I can do anything I want. I'm smart enough to figure it out. That's life. But... it's got stuff dating back like 15 previous office managers on there. It's just It's funny. Let's see. Sav had an early Atari and IBM. 47 Alpha Tango says, my dad was one of the few people who knew how to use the punch card computer at his university. I think his first
Oh, I had
personal computer
Commodore.
was a Commodore 64. Yep.
Yeah, I had that one.
Yeah.
And you used to have input on tapes and very big clunky keyboard that you could kill a person with.
And the monitor.
Because it was... no monitor.
No.
Just had to plug it to a TV or
Oh,
something.
that's right. Yes, I had forgotten that.
Yeah, I had a Commodore 64.
Mm-hmm.
One of the first 386 PCs with Windows 3.1 and an Atari 130 XE. God, that Atari. I had 400 of those floppy
Yep.
disks
Yep.
with games on them.
Yep. Sav says my IBM XT with enhanced HDD had a whopping 40 meg of space. Of space. I was chatting with my boss when I was at the University of Chicago, so that would be... I left there in 2001, so late 1990s. And we had just kind of gone over to 3.25 inch. Is it 3.25 inch? It started with 5.25, went to 3.5 inch, whatever they were. And it was like, I can get so much information on this little disk. And nowadays I'm like, I've got 10 terabytes on my hard drive, my external hard drive that I can carry around. And my little ones are still holding 64 easily. Things are so different.
Yeah, like, imagine like 10 years ago having 1 terabyte on your computer was like,
Oh, yeah.
oh my god, that's so much.
I know.
And like right now, I'm having an issue with having 2 terabytes on my gaming console.
Yeah.
Like that's already an issue because I would like to keep this, but I also have a new game that came out that was like 130 gigs a single one.
Well, since I do a
And
ton of video work, my videos suck up space, and that's why I've had to go to putting everything on external hard drives.
Cooperate with your disk spaces, people.
Pardon?
I'm surviving on 512 gig total for all my systems.
Well,
And that's
I'm
including a server.
sorry. I can't keep all of my video stuff on my computer. There simply isn't space.
Well,
No, you're not
I-
supposed to.
I don't.
I'd urge you not to install Ark Survival Evolved with all the DLCs and some mods, because before you know it, you'll be at like 150 to 200 gigabytes for just one game.
No, not doing that. Not doing that. What I am going to do,
sounds
though,
like you're
is
not-
get my butt out of here, go have breakfast, and go to work, because I think this is the last Monday I'm working for like 3 weeks. And maybe...
I posted a little picture of my old Atari
Where is it?
in the
Stream chat?
Stream Chat channel.
Oh my god.
Did you have an LCD for your Atari? No, that's not an old picture.
It's
That's
not.
a new picture.
It's a new picture of an old Atari.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I used to have that
LCD
as my
monitor.
gaming computer.
Actually, 47 Alpha Tango
Including the
says...
LCD monitor?
No, I put mine away. I'm not using it anymore.
Alpha Tango says, I was excited
400.
when I could get a terabyte HDD for $100 for my gaming PC back in 2008. Actually, that's cheap for 2008. So, yeah. You know, all things being relative. Anyway, I got to get out of here. Got to go to work. Everyone have a wonderful day. And as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
Oops,
Moopsy, moopsy. Shun the non-believers. Shun.
Shun the non-believer. Shun. Shun.
Thank you all.